Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to look at the Arsenal player ratings versus Manchester City. And in terms of the match, yes, things can change quickly. This is the Premier League. We have to perform. Things can happen at any moment in time. I'm saying this in the 70th minute, it's 1-1, but we have a great opportunity to make this at 1-1, but we don't know what will happen in the latter stages. In terms of Aaron Ramsdale's performance, he was very good. He couldn't really do anything about the goal that he conceded, but in terms of his performance, he was very good. Especially that long ball he done to Gabriel Martinelli, it was a highlight of the game. Brilliant player. He shows Edison tried to do something similar to him, but wasn't able to replicate it, and it shows how good he is at moments in time. He shows he's a top player at certain moments in time, and he shows that he's got the capacity, the capability, and the passion and the determination. And there was one moment where he missed the ball when City put in a cross, but he gets a 7 for his performance. Next up, we got Takehiro Tomiyasu, and why we've been performing very well defensively, and the main reason to that is Takehiro Tomiyasu. He's someone that shows his with his determination time and time again. He's a very focused player. Sterling couldn't do anything against him. Yes, the events that happened around him, such as the Xhaka penalty, the Gabriel Magalias red card, that was nothing in his control. But overall, for his performance, he was amazing, and he gets a 7 for his performance. Next up, we got Ben White, and he really couldn't do anything, really. He tried to do everything he can defensively, and he was able to execute it. But in terms of the performance, he was very good. He was very focused. He was very driven. He was very hard-working. And he showed that in occasions that he's a £50 million player. And he's someone that could make it into that Manchester City squad as well. He reminds me of a John Stones. But in terms of his performance, we need to see better and better performances from Ben White on a consistent basis. But overall, I think he was good. Overall, he was very good. And I think he gets a 7 for his performance. Next up, we got Gabriel Magalias. Oh, he played really well in that first half, but I feel really bad for him because he was able to get that red card, and unfortunate for him, very unfortunate. Like, absolutely unfortunate. He has passion in this team. He wants Arsenal to succeed, and he just got frustrated. The frustration got to him, and we can't do anything about it. And the frustration gets to you, you can't do anything about it. And Gabriel Magalias has shown in his performance today that it got to him, and for that reason alone, he gets a 4 for his performance. Next up, we got Kieran Cena. He done really well. I think he was pretty impressive. He tried to do everything he can on a consistent basis. Riyad Mahrez couldn't really do anything that much, and he is one that showed a little bit of drive, a little bit of determination, a little bit of focus, a little bit of drive, determination. Once again, those words are in him, and he got the assist for Bukayo Saka. And he is someone that shows Arsenal that he could be the future captain of Arsenal, but there's a good player in Nuno Tavares right behind him as well, so he will keep him motivated and driven, but he gets a 7 for his performance. Next up, we got Thomas Partey, and in terms of Thomas Partey's performance, he is someone that's shown that he really likes to boss that midfield area, and he does show on an occasion that he is a good player. He does show at moments in time that he has the capacity and the capability, and I was pretty impressed with his performance, especially in that first half. He was very good. He was very driven. He was very determined, and I have to say that he was pretty good. And normally, when you see Thomas Partey, he gives the average performance, but especially in that first half, I was very happy with him, and he gets a 7 for his performance. Next up, we got Granit Xhaka. This is what we see from Granit Xhaka time and time again. He gives you that first half where you think that, oh my god, he's playing massively well, he's playing pretty dominant. And the game gets to him somehow. Somehow he has to influence the Man City game. It was going all well for Arsenal, and then he has to influence the game somehow. And that's the reason why I've been saying that we need a new midfielder. And, you know, many people say that I'm a huge, harsh Granit Xhaka critic. I'm always going to be. But I love the guy. He works hard for the team. He's a warrior. But for his performance today, he deserves a 5. Next up, we got Bukayo Saka. He bossed that left-hand side for Manchester City. Nathan Ake couldn't really do anything, especially those moments when Ruben Diaz was out of position as well. And they really couldn't do anything about the way Bukayo Saka performed. Probably a very good performance from Bukayo Saka. He's shown his capacity at moments in time, and he showed how important he was as well at moments in time as well. And I was very happy with his performance. He was very good. He was very determined, and he showed that he has the capacity and the driven and the drive to show that he is a top player at moments in time. And he gets a 8 for his performance. Then we got Martin Odegaard, and in terms of his performance, he was very good. He found some pockets of place at moments in time, and in terms of his performance today, he could have impacted the game somehow. Sometimes his crossing was not in as best as always. Maybe the pressure got to him, but for it, and he was very frustrated with the referee as well. That's something that I saw from Martin Odegaard, and he gets a 6 for his performance. Next up, we got Gabriel Martinelli, and he worked hard. He works his socks off time and time again. He shows that he has the capacity. He shows that he's got the determination. He shows that he's got the power. He shows that he's got the... but unfortunately, he didn't get that goal. That open goal chance, he took it too passionate and determined to take the shot, and it went just over the bar. And a lot of people will criticise him because he has been impressive, but for his performance today, it's fair to say he deserves a 7. Next up, we got Lacazette, and he worked his socks off. He tried to do everything he can do, a natural born leader. And it shows that there are moments where he has lost the ball, but his link-up play, he works hard. He's the one that starts the runs. He's the one that starts the pressurising, and I'm happy with Lacazette's performance. I've never thought of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I forgot that he even is in this team because that's how good Lacazette has been. But in this game today, obviously, things do not go the way you expect them to. But for his performance today, he was very good, and I think it's fair to say he deserves a 7 as well. So in terms of the performance overall, these are my player ratings versus Manchester City. It's a little bit confused, this one. I could say that I don't know how to rate the players for their game today. It's something that I haven't experienced in a long time, where they perform absolutely amazing in the second half. And even in the second half, they perform well. But one or two players, I do want to name those players, Granit Xhaka and Gabriel Magalias. Even though Gabriel Magalias has been consistent on a consistent basis, whereas Granit Xhaka has shown on certain occasions that he does this to Arsenal all the time. He sometimes plays against Arsenal and he shows that. But I'm happy with the performance. Hopefully we can continue to impress. It's a good way to start the year, but there shows that we need some improvement at some moments in time. But we can continue to learn, continue to improve, continue to develop, and we can show that we are good top 4 contenders, but we just need to have a good run versus Manchester City. So we will have to wait and see how Arsenal performs at the end of this season. If you want to see more daily videos from Arsenal News TV, make sure you click the subscribe button, hit the like button so I know if you enjoyed the video, and share the video to your Arsenal friends and family. Click one of the videos on the screen and I'll see you there.